Boys, got a new segment for you guys this week. Heroes and villains. This is where I want to celebrate some local, shops, restaurants, etc., and also slander the ones that are not being up to par. And this comes from me this week. I went into the office twice this week, and I bought lunch twice this week. And it was two very different experiences, I'll tell you that.
Here we go.
Wow.
So first, I want to start with the positives here. I want to shout out a place. I want to shout out Guzman Y. Gomez in Barangaroo. It has been keeping me alive, I'll tell you that. I had a look. Boys, there's an app for GYG.
Yep.
Are you guys familiar with this?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Basically, every 6th or 7th order, you get $10 off your next order. Mm-hmm. I've checked my app. In the last 3 weeks, I've ordered 7 times from GYG.
Wow.
And I have to say, the quality is perfect every single time.
What are you ordering?
I'm glad you asked, bro. So I'm not a fan of burritos. I don't like the idea that I'm have to, peel away at it and eat it. Because it's a precarious way you have to eat.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's closed at the bottom.
Maybe because I've had bad experiences with kebabs in the past.
Kebabs are open at the bottom. I understand that because there's leakage.
But I'm scarred from the past, bro. So any
Burritos
kind of
a closed parcel, mate.
You can
Top and bottom.
I don't even think you have to unwrap it like that. If you wanted to, if you so tickles your fancy, you could just unwrap it completely and hold it like a didgeridoo.
I'm off.
Shit, holding a burrito like that, I can't. Nah.
Well, like a baby.
Dude, it feels naked. Yeah, holding a burrito like that, it just feels wrong.
I wouldn't do it, but I'm just saying
The option is
you're
there.
able to
I
do
don't
it.
want my hands on the pita bread, bro. What the- It just feels so wrong.
So no, I'm off any kind of cylindrical based food objects.
All right.
So I'm a burrito bowl man. So you get a burrito bowl, grilled chicken spicy,
Oh, yes.
and you add guacamole.
Oh, yes.
And let me tell you, that is a meal and a half. Because they're pumping out, during lunchtime, they're pumping out, I reckon, 100, 200 burrito bowls like that. So you're getting nice, fresh chicken. You can see the grill. You can look through the back of the restaurant. You can see them grilling the chook in the back.
It's good.
It's very good. So that was excellent. And it's lunchtime. You order on your app. By the time you walk over there, it's already ready. Consuela's giving you the burrito bowl in your hand.
I don't think there's any Consuelas in Sydney, my guy.
Have you never been to a GYG? I don't know if they're Consuelas, but they're definitely Hispanic of some sort. And credit to them because they can make a mean burrito bowl.
Have you had the breakfast burrito from GYG?
I'm glad you brought that up as well.
I maintain that is the best.
The GOAT.
I haven't had that yet.
Dude, it is the best fast food item in Sydney.
Seriously?
Yeah, maybe even the world.
What's in it? What's in a breakfast burrito?
So you get chorizo, you get scrambled eggs, you get bacon.
Oh.
and
Get
you
a hash brown.
And you get hash brown in there
Inside,
as well.
inside the
All
burrito.
inside.
I'm not even kidding. Kush, I actually implore you to try it.
Okay,
because
You have to.
GYG, okay, great establishment. I actually have a problem with the drive-through. I don't think GYG should have a drive-through. The one in Barangaroo does not.
Yeah.
The one
okay.
in Auburn, that drive-through.
Yeah, I hate the
That's
drive-through
horrendous.
GYG. I'm waiting like 20 minutes, right? But I'm willing to wait for a breakfast burrito because it is that
Serious?
good.
Okay, done. I'll try it on Monday morning, bro, and I'll come back next week. With
Give us
my
a review.
That's
next
I
week.
promise you won't be disappointed. It is a cracker.
All right.
Egg as well. There's egg in the burrito as well.
Class.
Staple has to be.
You'd hope so with a breakfast burrito.
So then comes Thursday, and I'm like, I already got GYG on the Tuesday. You can't be going double dipping. I mean, you can. I've done it many times before, but I'm like, I want to try something different. So then I went to the canteen in Barangaroo, and there's a shop called Georgie Boys. It's a cafe. And now, Miguel, you'd be familiar with Georgie Boys.
I am.
And back in, a few years ago, I used to be an ultra of Georgie Boys. I used to be,
We used to work close together in Barangaroo when we used to get lunch. Always Georgie Boys, this guy.
and let me tell you what they give you. So they have they have the sandwiches, and then off to the side they have the hot bar, and they have chips, potato and mash, pasta. They have chicken schnitty, roast pork.
Couple of salads, coleslaw, and whatnot.
Exactly.
Yep,
So you can build your own box, is what they call it. One protein, one side. Famously, is what they say.
Yep.
And back in the day when I first started working in this area, it used to be $11.50, one protein, one side. And there was one guy who was there. Every time he saw me, because I went disgustingly often,
Yep.
he would see me and he'd be like,
Usual.
brother. And he used to pack the freaking thing in there. You
Oh.
couldn't even close the lid on it.
Beautiful.
So I was getting my
reckon
money's
that's
worth.
Georgie?
Sorry?
You reckon that's Georgie?
I don't think it was the Georgie because I think he got swiftly fired soon after. I think for overpacking. And you get free gravy as well. Oh, well, he used to give me free gravy.
Beautiful.
So a couple of years ago, I was going at least once, even twice a week.
Yep.
I haven't been in a while, so I went back and I decided to rekindle my passion for Georgie Boys. I went there. What used to be $11.50 is now $14.50. One protein, one side. The
Yep.
box is also smaller.
Well,
Yeah.
shrinkflation.
My brother, let's call him Georgie, is no longer there. So I got served by someone else. They barely filled it to the top. They charged me for gravy. What about the food? Horrific.
Jeez.
That bad.
Horrific. Chips were cold.
Yeah.
The meat was chewy. And dude, the next day I felt my stomach was rumbling a bit.
Oh.
Now, I'm not going to blame Georgie Boys for that, but, you know, I'm putting
Some of
two
you
and-
out there can put 2 and 2 together.
Exactly.
Did you have a bad stomach after the GYG burrito bowl set?
Never in the last.
Speaks volumes, dare I suggest.
To Georgie Boys, you need to pick your game up.
I will say
You
I,
are horrendous.
I have gone to the Georgie Boys in
There's one on George Street.
one in George Street. That one's actually not that bad.
It's class.
Georgie Boys at George Street is not that bad. Like,
But they
I
don't have the
think-
hot food section.
Yes, they do. They
Oh,
do.
what? I saw
Yeah.
it walk past it. They don't have it.
There's 2 in George Street. There's one in. We're just gonna start naming the little places. World Square, and then there's one in.
There's one in front of EY. Like down
Yes,
near Circular
yes,
Quay. That's
yeah,
the one
yeah.
I've seen. And they don't
Yeah.
have the hot food there.
Yeah, there's 2 Georgie Boys. Yeah, and
I've never heard of Georgie Boys. This is the first time I've ever
What?
heard the name Georgie
They're
Boys.
Sydney corporate, staple.
It's the, you see the suits. The suits are always there every single time.
But yeah, they need to pick their game up because they have fallen off massively and it kind of hurts.
I like to slander Zeus Street Greek. Wow, that is a tongue twister. Firstly, all right, I went there for the first time, the one in Macquarie. They opened up a new shop there. And I was like, you know what? I would love a street Greek meal.
Class. Doesn't that sound beautiful? Street Greek food. Oh,
Unbelievable. When I was in Greece, I had plenty of those things. I loved it. So I look in, I'm like, all right, what's doing here? There's like a bowl, $22, build your own bowl. I was like, no dramas.
Spartan Bowl, they call it.
That's the one. Spartan bowl. I go there, I'm like, can I get a Spartan bowl? Chicken, fries, salad, and then like tzatziki, right?
yeah.
22 sheets. Already I'm like, this is a bit much. Then they put the plate in front of me, and quite frankly, it's like a children's meal. The portion sizing is so small. I'm like, dude, well, I paid $22 for this. I'm not hungry. Okay, granted the food was decent.
Was it?
I'll give them that. The chicken was seasoned pretty nicely.
Okay.
I have a differing opinion to Road
Yeah.
here. No, as in, I am pro
Oh, what?
Zeus Street
Oh.
Greek Street.
Okay.
The food is good.
Zeus Greek Street.
The only thing that was bad,
The price.
the price and the chips. The chips were soggy and quite frankly, like just not well cooked, in my opinion.
That's my experience with the ZTG. It's just ZSG. It's just the chips are soggy.
Really? I went the other day. The chips were top class. They were crisp,
Sen?
well
I got
seasoned.
I got a Heroes from there. Oh, what do they call it?
They call it pita wrap,
Pita
which
wrap.
is a bit, which is a bit haram. I was there the other day, mate. It's it's fresh in my memory.
No, so I got one of those at that same Macquarie one that opened up recently. And to be fair, I went near closing time.
Yeah, that's always a bit
The
rough.
meat was a bit rancid. It tastes a bit off. I got lamb as well, so it's a precarious meat to cook at the best of
Look,
times.
it was good
And
off
I
a
don't know, 15-year-old Charlie at the back there's equipped enough culinary to make a lamb.
Fair enough.
So that might have been the start of the problems.
Yeah, but it's good enough for Spaniards. So it's
also
not good enough
no,
for you.
I ordered. I was the only one there. It took them 25 minutes for them to make my order.
Near
Yeah, it took a long
closing,
time.
mate. They're fucking cleaning up, mate.
It's meant to be fast food. It was anything but.
I got mine quick. I was at the same one. How did I get mine quicker when it was peak time?
Man, I'm telling you, they're hiring some lazy people there.
Why do you like it so much, Manu?
Mate, the lucumades I got the other day, those were top tier.
I didn't go
Fresh,
dessert. I didn't go
warm.
dessert.
Desserts.
No, and I got the bowl as well. I didn't get chips, granted. There was chips to share, so maybe that was a completely different ball game. But I got the bowl. It was lovely.
They do cook the
The
chicken.
quality
really
is
well.
good. As you said, quality is good. I didn't find any problems with the serving size. Maybe you got dicked on that one.
Did
I
you go
don't
to
know.
Macquarie?
I got the Macquarie one as well.
Dude, it was tiny. Like the plate that they put it in, they like the chips, there was like literally like 10 chips and they were all undercooked.
Oh,
The
no.
chicken, there was like 4 pieces.
I got more than 4. I
Yeah.
don't know what you got.
I got some dirty dog at the back who's not
Charlie.
generous. Yeah, Charlie.
It was class. I'll tell you that much for free. I'm pro. That's my shout out actually. Zeus Street Greek.
No, we can't go from the breakfast burrito from GYG to Zeus
I've
Street.
only had pleasant experiences, so I don't know what to tell you.